Deep Slate Emerald Ore is the rarest ore in Minecraft, more rare than Stone Emerald Ore, and even more rare than Ancient Debris is in the Nether, and at its most common height, only generates 1 per million blocks. Deep Slate Emerald Ore only generates when Emerald Ore tries to replace Tough or Deep Slate, which generates in layers below 8 in the overworld. And Emerald Ore can only generate down to layer minus 16. That means that the only possible range for Deep Slate Emerald Ore to generate in is between layers minus 16 and positive 8. However, that doesn't mean that it's impossible to find, and that also doesn't mean you need incredibly good luck to get it. You see, Deep Slate Emerald Ore only generates in certain biomes, these biomes being mountains and hill biomes. These include jagged peaks, frozen peaks, stony peaks, snowy slopes, groves, cherry groves, and meadow biomes, as well as windswept hills and its variants. But be careful, all of these biomes will also have a chance to have infested stone, so mine with caution. None of the cave biomes, being Deep Dark, Dripstone Caves, and Lush Caves, have any chance to have Deep Slate Emerald Ore in them. Mountain biomes will frequently have Deep Dark under them. Deep Dark biomes generate in areas with low erosion, which mountain biomes also generate under. And the height that Deep Dark generates at is proportional to the height, meaning that the entire range of Deep Slate is often covered by Deep Dark biomes, where Emerald Ore will not generate. This means that most of the mountain biomes are completely out of the question, leaving only the hill biomes, cherry groves, and meadow biomes. Cherry groves and meadows generate in slightly higher erosions, which means that Deep Dark is less likely to generate under them, and they also generate lower peaks, which means that the Deep Dark often won't generate high enough to interfere with the Deep Slate Emerald Ore generation. However, windswept hill biomes completely take the cake for Deep Slate Emerald Ore generation because they generate in high erosion, completely eliminating any chance of Deep Dark biomes generating under them. However, inland areas will often generate with dripstone caves, so looking for a nearshore windswept hill biome is your best option. However, you still have a chance to get lush caves under some of the windswept hill variants. Lush caves generate in areas with only very high levels of humidity, and only windswept forests have humidity levels high enough to generate lush caves under them. Windswept hills and windswept gravelly hills can never have lush caves underneath, because they're just too dry. Since windswept gravelly hills is slightly drier, it's the better option. However, windswept hills is usually good enough. That means that windswept or windswept gravelly hills near an ocean biome is the best place to look for Deep Slate Emerald Ore. However, you don't want to just look willy-nilly for it because you're not very likely to find it. Like we said earlier, Deep Slate Emerald Ore can only generate between layers minus 16 and 8, and it's actually most common between layers minus 3 and 0, meaning the best height to dig at is minus 2, as the block below your feet will be minus 3, and the block above your head will be 0. Covering the entirety of the most common range. Since Emerald Ore can often generate in single ore blobs, the best way to avoid missing any is to dig tunnels 2 blocks apart, like so. You can also use caves that straddle the line between Deep Slate and stone to your advantage. So there you have it. The best way to find Deep Slate Emerald Ore is digging at layer minus 2 in a windswept gravelly hills biome that's close to an ocean biome. That's about it. I hope you learned something. If you want to see more like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!